Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you the right way to use a fork and knife. This will be an easy tutorial, but also a complete tutorial, so let's get right into the video. As you can see right here, I have a knife and a fork, and people generally are a little bit confused with how to use these. Most people know how to use a spoon properly because it's used by itself, generally speaking, but when it comes to fork and knife, they're usually used together. So I'm going to show you exactly how to use them properly, the right way to use them. So generally speaking, you will use your knife with your right hand and your fork with your left hand. So as you can see right here, to hold the knife, you want to place it like this in your hand, and essentially you want to grip it like this, and then you want your index finger to be on top. And this is how you're going to be doing your cutting. With the fork, you want a similar type of grip, but your index finger is going to be on the back side of the fork. So you're going to be placing the fork on the food, or in the food, then you're going to be cutting it like that. Okay, just like that. So that's how you do your cutting. And essentially you're going across. You can see I'm sort of crossing over like this. Now, the first way, and this is the way that I have been taught to eat, is to sort of cut a piece of food, okay? Then you use your fork like this, and then you eat it. So you use your left hand continually with the fork. The knife always stays towards the right hand. And if you want to rest it, usually rest it on the plate like this, because you don't want to put a dirty knife back on the table or the tablecloth or the napkin, okay? So generally, the way I eat is I cut my food and then I continue using my fork with my left hand to eat it. The other option is you want to keep your hands in this formation. You cut all of your food. So you cut all the food that you need, okay? Then you take your knife, you place it on the top of your plate like that, across. That signifies that you're not using the knife anymore. Then you take your fork, you switch to your right hand, and now you can pinch the food like this, okay? Or you turn your fork like this, and essentially you can scoop your food like that if you need to. Just like that. You can see the way I'm holding the fork is exactly like that, sort of resting between my index finger and my middle finger, just like that. So those are the two ways to do it. Essentially, you want to start off with the knife in your right hand and the fork in your left. You can go ahead and use it to cut your food, and then you can continue with your left hand with the fork to eat it like that. That's what I do. Or you cut all of your food that you need to cut. You rest your knife on your plate, and then you switch over to the other hand, and then you continue with the same grip or this grip with your fork. And now I'm using my fork with my right hand, which is my dominant hand. That's it. That is the right way to use a fork and knife. Like I said, as a rule of thumb, you can use them however you want to, but you never want to grip your fork like this. You never want to do anything like that. You never want to do anything like this, right? Like a complete overhand grip. You want to avoid that if you can. It's not the end of the world if you eat like this, but it's less control. So it's not really that practical to eat like that. Same thing with the knife. You never want to really grip it like this. You always want to have your index finger on the top controlling it, because it's a matter of control. It's not really a matter of looking good. I don't really, I'm not really talking about the way that it looks. I'm talking about control. It's very hard to control your utensils like that. That's why you have your index fingers to help you control, as you can see right there. That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.